The Bullet Club is here. There's Finn Balor, Elias, and the World Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles. And we know later tonight in our main event, Elias will defend the WCW United States Championship against the Architect Seth Rollins. And welcome to WCW Nitro. We are coming off the heels of last night's pay-per-view Survivor Series, as we saw a war between the WCW and the ECW. But what does WCW have in store here tonight, live in San Antonio, Texas? Here comes the WCW World Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And what a match he had last night at Survivor Series against the ECW Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle. The two men teared the house down, but in the end, Kurt Angle was victorious. And I know that had to upset the phenomenal one. But the question is, now that Survivor Series is over, what is next for the world champion? Who will be the next opponent to face AJ Styles? Who will it be? We have no idea, but maybe tonight we'll find out. Let's see what the champ has to say. What is on the mind of AJ Styles? Wow, next week The Undertaker returns, and him and Roman Reigns will face in the #1 contenders match. And we're getting ready to kick Monday Night Nitro off with our first match here tonight. Here comes the goddess Alexa Bliss, being accompanied by Mickie James as usual. And we know last night these women put on a great performance at the Survivor Series. Mickie James was in a double countout with Shayna Baszler. And we know that Alexa Bliss, along with Sasha Banks, were the two sole survivors for their team. But right now, the goddess knows that she has work ahead of her. And that work is against the newcomer, Toni Storm. But the goddess and Mickie James, they don't like Toni Storm. They feel like Toni Storm is just a rookie trying to walk around and call the shots that she doesn't so-called deserve. And now you hear the music, and here she comes, Toni Storm. We know a few weeks ago Toni Storm was in a qualifying match to be part of the Women's Survivor Series team, but came up short to Mickie James due to the outside interference of Alexa Bliss. But after the match, Toni Storm was assaulted by Mickie and Alexa. But we know Toni Storm said, she's not done with these two. She said it last week here on Nitro. She said after the Survivor Series, she was coming for Alexa Bliss and Mickie James, especially Mickie James. But she said in order to do that, she wanted to make sure she took out Alexa first. And the match is underway. The tie-up, Toni Storm, obviously the stronger of the two, pushing Alexa Bliss into the corner. The referee's going to separate them. Then they bring it back to the middle of the ring. Alexa with a kick. Snap suplex by the goddess. Little Miss Bliss went for the kick. Toni Storm rolls out of the way. Quick roll up. 1, 2. Oh, she almost had her there. Alexa Bliss now with the back breaker into the stretch. And like we said, the goddess, one of the sole survivors last night at Survivor Series, helping Sasha Banks defeat the team of Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, Ruby Riott, and the ECW Women's Champion, the man Becky Lynch. And Alexa goes for the cover 1. She gets a 1 count. Alexa seemed to be furious. Now she has Toni by the throat and tosses Toni Storm down. And now choking Toni Storm. But Alexa Bliss said a few weeks ago that she don't like Toni Storm. That Toni Storm almost lost there, but got the shoulder up at the last second. Alexa Bliss and Mickie James said they don't like Toni Storm. And wait a minute, Toni with a toss to the other side of the ring. Alexa goes flying. And a right hand, and now the kicks into the chest of Alexa Bliss. And she goes down. But Alexa pushes Toni off, goes for the clothesline. Toni sidesteps into a running drop kick to the head. And now Toni stomping on the elbow of Alexa Bliss. Toni Storm now, Alexa Bliss with a knee to the side. Toni Storm face a right to the eyes. And now Bulldog. Like we said, Alexa Bliss and Mickie James doesn't like Toni Storm. Our knees into the cartwheel knees. This could be it right away. Alexa Bliss looks like she's signaling for that DDT. Toni Storm with the reversal. An elbow to the knee and a scoop slam. And a kick to the back. Alexa with a reversal into a jawbreaker. Toni now with a reversal. Toni now, slamming Alexa Bliss's arm. A kick. An uppercut. Alexa Bliss stunned against the ropes. And a back suplex She said she didn't. Her and Mickie James said they don't like Toni Storm. That Toni Storm is not a cool chick. She's a loser. And a running drop kick in the corner by Toni Storm. Wait a minute, here comes another running drop kick. And that they don't like how Toni Storm thinks she's too cool for school, whatever that means. But right now, Toni Storm is in control of this match. Wait, Alexa with a reversal throws Toni Storm onto the apron and a right hand knocking Toni Storm to the floor. Now, Alexa Bliss got to realize Toni Storm may be new to the Nitro world, to the WCW world, but this woman traveled the world. She been wrestling in other companies outside of this business, outside of the WCW brand. And she has won championships all around the world. It's easy for her to be underestimated when you don't know much about her and all. A snap suplex on the floor. But Toni Storm is as dangerous as they come. That's why Shane McMahon picked her up in a drop kick off the top rope. Missile drop kick. Oh, Alexa with a kick to the face of Storm, taking her down. That's why Shane McMahon drafted Toni Storm to Nitro. He knows what this girl can do. He knows that she's a future champion. Another right to the eyes. Toni Storm with a reversal now. A kick to the back of Alexa's leg. Alexa with an elbow. And oh, wait a minute, Alexa. Here it comes, that DDT. She got all of it. Let's see the instant replay. That thunderous DDT. You can hear Toni Storm head spiking against the mat. And Alexa has it. This is over. 1, 2. Toni Storm managed to get the shoulder up, and Alexa cannot believe it. Alexa picks up Toni Storm. Looks like she's going for that choke and slams her down again. But Toni Storm reverses with a shot to the stomach. Toni Storm slamming Alexa down on the arm again. Storm now. She went for something. Alexa sidesteps, clothesline into the corner. Now Alexa choking Toni Storm in the corner. This has been a physical match to start off Nitro here tonight. And there's the knees to the back. 1, 2, is it over? Toni Storm gets a kick out again. We know later tonight in our main event, the architect, Seth Rollins, will get his WCW Championship, US Championship rematch against Elias and German suplex. But Alexa grabs the ropes. And now Toni with a slam in the center of the ring. Alexa with a right hand. Toni blocks with a right of her own. Toni tosses Alexa again across the ring. Toni Storm picks up Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is dazed after that slam. Toni Storm is just waiting for Alexa Bliss. Toni Storm went for a running forearm, but Alexa Bliss reversed into a discus forearm by Toni Storm. Alexa is out. And wait a minute, Toni, could this be it? Storm 0. That has to be it. 1, 2. Alexa kicked out. Alexa now has Toni Storm on the apron. Toni Storm reverse now. Alexa lands on the apron. Here comes the suplex back inside the ring. Alexa's dead. Toni Storm is picking Alexa back up. Kick to the stomach. Another Storm 0. That has to be it. 1, 2, 3. Toni Storm picks up the win against Alexa. Toni Storm has won the match. And wait, Mickie James would have tried to close on Toni Storm. Toni Storm getting the upper hand, taking out Mickie James, knocking her to the outside. And Toni Storm is celebrating this victory, but we know this war is far from over. We are back here on Nitro as we're getting ready for some cruiserweight action. Here comes Noam Dar, who is making his WCW Monday Night Nitro debut. We've seen him on Velocity a few times. We've seen him on 205 Live. But this is his chance to make a big impression here on Nitro. A big impression in front of the WCW Universe and a big impression in front of the general manager, Shane McMahon. And Noam Dar, one of the youngest superstars on the WCW roster. But this guy, he's very talented. He has the skills and the tools to be a future cruiserweight champion. All he has to do is push himself and have that passion, that drive. But his opponent tonight isn't going to be an easy challenger, I'll tell you that. And here he comes. The former WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Cedric Alexander, the so-called face of the Cruiserweight division. Last night at Survivor Series, Cedric Alexander faced ECW's Kalisto for the WCW Cruiserweight title. And it was an amazing match. Even though Cedric Alexander was attacked before the match from behind by Kalisto, he still managed to put up a good fight. But in the end, Kalisto defeated Cedric Alexander and became your new WCW Cruiserweight Champion. And that's the question that's on everybody's mind. What does that mean for the title? A WCW title is now in the hands of a ECW wrestler. But this match between Cedric and Noam Dar is about to start, and we're on the way. Noam Dar with a chop. Dar now with a suplex. No, Cedric reverses. Cedric Pater takes him down. Kick to the stomach. Cedric now has Noam Dar. Leans him up against the ropes. Noam Dar throws a reversal. Wait, Cedric Alexander. Oh, catches him. Oh, what a hand scissors hurricane takedown. The kip up by Cedric Alexander. Noam Dar now with an uppercut to the back of the head. And that's taking Cedric out on the apron. What a thunderous uppercut by Noam Dar. Dar now with a right hand, but blocked by Cedric. Cedric going for a forearm. Noam Dar moves out of the way. Noam Dar with another uppercut. European uppercut this time. And now he's going after the arm of Cedric Alexander. And if he takes out that arm of Cedric, he can stop the lumbar check and the kicks and another kicks to the legs of Cedric. Noam Dar now throwing Alexander head against the turnbuckle pad. Throwing him into the corner and a running drop kick. But it was blocked. Cedric with another Pater out of the corner. Reversal by Noam Dar. Cedric with a right hand, but Noam Dar now. Cedric with a kick to the stomach. Noam Dar with the tie-up shoves Cedric off and a clothesline knocking him to the outside. And Cedric Alexander looks like he's missing the stuff here tonight. And I know his mind can't be 100% on this match. We know that it's on the Kalisto, the new Cruiserweight Champion. And oh no, Noam Dar with a kick to the knee. Taking out Cedric and now a kick to the back of the spine. And Noam Dar is in full control of this match as he is tunning the WCW crowd. And there's a shot to the back of the head. Now he's taking Alexander to the ropes. Alexander tosses him to the outside. Alexander going to the top rope, but Noam Dar slides back in real quick. Knocks the Cedric down on the top of the turnbuckle. A right hand. What is Noam Dar going for here? Wait a minute, he's going to have a superplex off the top rope. And Noam Dar is just having his way with the former Cruiserweight champion. Cedric kicks out at 2. Cedric now with a right hand trying to fight out. But Noam Dar tosses him into the corner, went for a roller clothesline. Cedric with an elbow, went for the insecurity. Noam Dar moves. Dart now throwing Cedric on the apron. And wait a minute, he has him. And here comes a neck breaker. Like we said, we know Cedric's mind isn't in this match. He's worried about Kalisto. We know that Cedric Alexander gets a rematch. But we don't know when that rematch will take place. And Cedric with a forearm now. He's back in. Suplex to Noam Dar. Cedric picks him up. Noam Dar takes him down. Noam Dar kick to the stomach. And a DDT. Cedric's back up. Noam Dar throws Cedric against the ropes. Going for a drop kick. Cedric moves. Noam Dar takes Cedric back down. Slamming his face into the turnbuckle. A right to the eyes. A kick to the knee again. Noam Dar with a knee to the arm. Noam Dar with a running drop kick, taking down Alexander in the corner. And now he is choking away on the former Cruiserweight champion. And Cedric is in trouble. If his mind doesn't get off the Cruiserweight title for the night, he's gonna lose this match. And wait a minute, another paydirt now by Cedric Alexander. That's the third paydirt in the match. Noam Dar with a jawbreaker and now a kick to the leg again. Cedric Alexander may not be able to stand after this match if he keep taking them shots to the leg. Cedric now crawling, trying to pull himself up. He's back up. Another paydirt. That's the fourth paydirt now. Cedric now waving reversal. Oh, what a face buster. 1, 2. Noam Dar kicks out. Cedric picks up Noam Dar. Noam Dar with a reversal. A shot to the face. Tossing Cedric into the corner. Cedric with an elbow. Cedric leading Noam Dar up against the ropes. Cedric tosses Noam Dar to the outside. Cedric has that look in his eyes. Here comes a running drop kick through the middle rope. Taking down Noam Dar on the outside. Cedric tosses Noam Dar back in the ring. And it looks like Alexander finally has got himself back into this match. He goes to the top rope. He goes for the nut breaker, but Noam Dar moves. Noam Dar now removing the turnbuckle pad. Dar went for a clothesline. Oh, a dub, but a clothesline to the back of the head. Noam Dar throwing Cedric into the corner. Here comes a running drop kick. Cedric blocks it. Cedric now with the brain buster. A twisted brain buster. Look at the instant replay. Noam Dar falling on his head. Cedric going up to the top rope. Here comes an elbow. Noam Dar moves out of the way. Cedric landing on the arm again. Noam Dar leans him up against the rope. And tosses him down. And this match has been all Noam Dar, most of it. It looks like he's setting up for his finisher here. And here he comes. Oh, Cedric moves. Cedric with a shot to the back. Cedric now with another face buster. Stunning Noam Dar. Cedric stops the count. And Cedric is exhausted, you could tell. And now what? Right hand. Wait a minute. No. No bar check. Folding them. Folding them. Look at the replay. Look how he twisted. No dart twisted. Is this it? It's in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Cedric picks up the win. But we can't take away credit to where credit is due. Noam Dart gave Cedric Alexander a beating. Noam Dart may have taken the loss, but Sherman Man has to be impressed with this guy. I mean, this guy took Alexander to the limit, had plenty near falls, but in the end, the former Cruiserweight champion, Cedric Alexander, picks up the win after a non-bar check. But still, what a good match between these two cruiserweights. Now Cedric Alexander can focus on Kalisto, the cruiserweight champion, and try to bring back the WCW cruiserweight title back here to Nitro. There's the architect, Seth Rollins. As you can see, he is getting ready for his championship rematch tonight against Elias in our main event. Here comes the boss, the WCW Women's Champion, Sasha Banks, representing the BC Firing Squad, the Bullet Club Firing Squad as always. And look at the championship. It looks amazing around the waist of the boss. But the boss, like we said, along with Alexa Bliss, were the two sole survivors for the WCW Women's Survivor Series team. It was basically down to these two and the so-called baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey, who put up an amazing performance. But it just wasn't enough to stop the boss and Miss Bliss. So what brings the champ out here? Sasha's in the ring right now, and what does she have to say to the WCW universe? We're about to find out right now. Wait just a minute. Here comes the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, Asuka was eliminated. Ronda Rousey caught Asuka off guard, but Asuka put on one heck of a performance. She eliminated two people last night on the WCW team. And one of those people was the ECW Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. But it looks like Asuka has something to say to the boss. Wow, what an announcement by Shane McMahon. And wow, Asuka has to face Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics, in a 2-on-1 handicap match. And if Asuka wins this match, she will become the #1 contender for Sasha's WCW Women's Championship. And most likely, I think that match will happen at our next pay-per-view in 2 or 3 weeks. And that is Armageddon. But wow, as you can see, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce is making their WCW Nitro debut. We haven't seen them perform on Nitro yet. They were drafted on Nitro, but have been doing some work down in NXT. We know Peyton Royce is feuding right now with the NXT Women's Champion, Kairi Sane, who is a big threat and also a good friend of Asuka. But imagine if Billie Kay and Peyton Royce defeat Asuka here tonight. They has to put their name in the hat for a WCW Women's title match. And oh, what a hurricane runner by Billie Kay, and a forearm by Billie Kay, wasting no time against Asuka, and a kick to the back of the spine, and now a stomp to the face. And this is what Billie Kay has to do. And all, look at that split leg drop across the chest of Asuka. Asuka with a jawbreaker now. Asuka going right after the arm of Billie Kay. And this is what Billie Kay and Peyton Royce have to do. They have to take the fight to Asuka. And Asuka with them kicks to the stomach of Billie Kay in a Russian leg sweep. They have to take the fight to her. That's the only way they're going to be able to defeat her, because Asuka is a dangerous woman. Asuka from the middle rope went for a drop kick. Billie Kay moves out of the way, and the knee to the back of the spine. And Asuka now a kick to the stomach of Billie Kay. And Asuka with a suplex. And Asuka she just told Sasha Banks a few moments ago that if you don't take me serious, you're gonna regret it. And Asuka did make a good point. Even though Sasha was the sole survivor, along with Alexa Bliss for her team, and what a kick to the back of spine of Billie Kay. Asuka did eliminate 2 women from the ECW Survivor Series team, and Asuka went for the hip attack in the corner, but moved. Billie Kay moved, and now Billie Kay tosses Asuka into the corner, and here comes Peyton Royce. The double team back body drop on Asuka. Peyton Royce goes for the cover. 1. Asuka kicks out at 1. Billie Kay now, Peyton Royce, with a kick to the back, and now she has Asuka in a headlock. The Empress is in trouble right now as Peyton Royce is taunting the crowd, but like we said, she needs to stay on Asuka. She went for that same leg split that Billie Kay went for, but Asuka moves out of the way. Asuka now with a suplex. Asuka tosses Peyton into the corner and a running hip attack, taking down Peyton Royce. Asuka picks her up. Now going after the arm of Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce now pushes Asuka off in a running clothesline, taking Asuka down to the apron. Now Peyton Royce has Asuka on the apron. She goes for a right hand. Asuka blocks, hits her with a right hand of her own, and now a snap suplex. Asuka goes for the cover, but Peyton's foot is on the ropes. Asuka with a right hand and another right, stunning Peyton Royce into the corner. Tornado DDT out of the corner. And Asuka now is getting hyped up in the WCW Nitro Universe is loving this. A kick to the midsection. Here comes a running hip attack, taking down Peyton. 1, 2. Peyton gets the shoulder up. Asuka picks up Peyton Royce now. Tosses her into the corner. Asuka tosses Billie Kay down. Peyton Royce down. Asuka goes to the top rope and a drop kick to Peyton, and Peyton attacks in Billie Kay. Here comes Billie Kay with a clothesline. Another shoulder tackle by Billie Kay, taking out Asuka in the right hand. Billie Kay tosses Asuka against the ropes. And look at this nice sequence here by Billie Kay, and Billie Kay with a thunderous shoulder tackle, knocking the Empress down again. Billie Kay now with the power slam like suplex. 1. And Asuka kicks out at 2. It's going to take more than that. Now look at that knee to the back of the spine of Asuka, and another knee to the back of the spine. It looks like Billie Kay is trying to finish it now. She went for the Shades of K. Asuka blocks and goes after the knees. But Billie with a forearm. Billie now going for a suplex. Asuka fights out of it. A shot to the back. A kick to the midsection. Running hip attack to Billie Kay. Billie Kay is down. Asuka's going to the second rope. And oh, wait a minute, Peyton just knocked Asuka off the ropes. And the referee didn't see anything. Like we said, imagine if Billie Kay and Peyton Royce could defeat Asuka here tonight. It would be huge for their WCW Nitro debut. And it would put them in a conversation for a women's title opportunity, as they just threw Asuka's neck into the ropes. Now Asuka now with a kick, another kick, and a third kick to the stomach, and a spinning heel kick, taking down Billie Kay. Asuka knocks Peyton off the apron. Asuka goes for the cover. 1, 2. Billie Kay gets the shoulder up at the last second. We thought that was it. Asuka with the right hand. Oh, wait a minute. The Asuka lock. The Asuka lock. She has the Asuka lock in on Billie Kay. Billie Kay is struggling. Wait a minute. Billie Kay, she somehow is fighting out of it. And an elbow to the face of Asuka. Asuka a little stunned after that hard elbow. Billie Kay now. What is this? Oh, what a glory bomb. Taking down the Empress. Peyton's back in now. Asuka kicks up. Asuka with a clothesline. Another clothesline. Asuka with a super kick to the face after ducking the clothesline from Peyton. Peyton is in trouble. Peyton is stunned. Asuka with 2 right hands, a kick to the midsection. Here comes another running hip attack. Asuka picks her up. A right hand. And then Peyton pulls Asuka hair and slams her down. Peyton with a spinning heel kick. That has to be it. 1, 2. Asuka kicks out. Peyton almost had Asuka there. Peyton throws Asuka against the ropes and a spear. A powerful spear by Peyton Royce to the ribs of Asuka. Now she's setting Asuka up. Asuka with a reversal. Like Peyton with an elbow to the face of Asuka. Peyton went for a running crossbody. Asuka moves. Asuka went for the kick. Peyton moves into a running crossbody. Peyton now stomping away on Asuka. Now stomping on the arm of Asuka. And here's that aggression by Peyton Royce now that Billie Kay was giving Asuka earlier. Man, Peyton with a nice drop kick, running drop kick. And she is taunting the Empress, saying easy work. Asuka went for a drop kick. Peyton moved now. Asuka went for a kick. Peyton moved out of the way. It's a lot of reversals here between the two. And wait a minute, snap suplex by Peyton. Now Peyton with a running knee to the side of Asuka's head. And now another spinning heel kick. Asuka blocks into a running tornado DDT. Peyton is stunned. Asuka went for a kick. Peyton moves. Peyton now trip. Asuka trips Peyton. Oh, it catches her in the armbar. Catches her in the armbar. She's in the middle of the ring. Wait, Asuka lets the armbar go. Peyton with a kick to the midsection of Asuka. It's like she's taking Asuka to the other side of the ring. Peyton with a kick to the back of Asuka. Oh, wait a minute. Asuka ate it. Asuka with a strike. Just knocking out Peyton Royce. 1. Peyton Royce kicked out at 1, and we don't know how she was able to kick out that fast. Asuka with a kick, another kick, and another kick. And a spinning kick to Peyton, and Peyton looks like she's out of it. Billy knocked off the apron. Asuka goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Asuka picks up the win. She is now the new #1 contender for the WCW Women's title. Look at this. This is some of the highlights of the match. But in the end, Asuka picks up the victory, and now Asuka will go on to Armageddon to face Sasha Banks for the WCW Women's title. And what a match that's going to be. But we give credit to the guys won the match. Oh, wait a minute. What a shot by Sasha Banks. And now she's locking in the bank rub. Oh, bank rub. And another shot by Sasha Banks, sending a message to Asuka. It's main event time. As JoJo is announcing that this is the U.S. Championship title match. And here comes Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins, the man who has been waiting to get this opportunity ever since before the Survivor Series. We know that Seth Rollins was the former United States champion and lost the title to Elias at Halloween Havoc in one heck of a match. I mean, Elias did put up a fight. There was some cheating tactics in the match. There was a couple of low blows by Elias, but Seth Rollins felt like he was cheated. He felt like he was robbed out of United States Championship, the WCW United States Championship. But tonight, he finally gets his chance to get back the title he says was stolen from him. And who knows what Rollins has up his sleeve. But there's one thing Rollins do have to remember also, that Elias may not be coming to the ring alone here tonight. He may have backup. Because this new Elias we have seen, he seems more of a coward. More of a fraud. Here comes the lights cut off. And now you hear the music of Elias. And here he comes, draped up in the BC Firing Squad colors. There's your United States champion. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the screen. Look at the Tigertron. Yeah, this guy's fully BC Firing Squad now. Look at him. We saw him too sweet and his buddies earlier today. And now there's the BC Firing Squad Tigertron on the screen. Elias, a man who I thought would never, I could never see this guy joining AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and the other members of the BC Firing Squad. But he did. And I talked to him earlier today, and he said that he's going to teach Seth Rollins a lesson. He says he knows Seth Rollins doesn't want to walk with Elias. And he's going to teach Seth Rollins what happens when you mess with the new Elias. the BC Firing Squad Elias, whatever that means. They're doing the introduction. They're letting us know. There's Seth Rollins. And there's the United States Champion, Elias. I mean, look at the belt. I can't lie, the belt does look nice around the shoulder of Elias. But that doesn't mean Elias gonna walk out of here still holding that title above his head. United States title being raised to the WCW universe. And here we go. The match is underway. It's a tie-up, and Elias with a kick to the stomach. Elias into a DDT. Elias coming out hard and strong right now. And Mickey No-Two driver by Rollins. Seth Rollins throwing Elias into the corner. Rollins going off to the arm. Elias with a forearm. And a clothesline. Knocking down Seth Rollins in the corner. And now Elias is choking away on the former champion. The only way Seth Rollins... Oh! What a heel kick. The only way Seth Rollins... And a beautiful moonsault. Standing moonsault. Oh, Elias sidesteps. Elias going after the leg of Rollins. And then Seth Rollins reverses, taking down Elias. The only way Seth Rollins can win this match is by pinfall or submission. He can't win the championship by countout or disqualification. Rollins tosses Elias into the corner. He went for a splash. Elias moves. Elias tosses Seth Rollins into the corner. And a knee to the midsection. And a kick in the corner. And now Elias going after the choke again. Elias, the man who shocked the world at Halloween Havoc by helping the current WCW World Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles, retain his title in a match against Edge. And there's a suplex in the middle of the ring. Edge went clothesline. A thunderous clothesline by Elias, taking down Rollins. A chop now, you can hear it. And Elias with a right hand, a hard right hand. Edge, who was about to become our new WCW World Champion at Halloween Havoc 2 months ago. The referee happened to be knocked down. Elias came out of the crowd with a steel chair, hitting Edge right between the eyes, and then delivering the drift away that helped the Phenomenal One pick up the victory and retain his title. And the next night we found out that Elias was the newest member to the BC Firing Squad. Rollins now calling for Elias to get up. Rollins, takes down Elias. Springboard punch into the ring. 1, 2. Elias kicked out. A tie-up between both men. Elias pushes Rollins off. Elias with the headlock. Pushes Rollins off. Rollins has a headlock of his own now. Rollins leading Elias up against the ropes. Drops Elias down. Neck. Rollins picks up Elias, going for a belly to belly. Elias blocks. Seth Rollins blocks, takes down Elias. Elias rolls to the outside. Here comes Seth Rollins with a suicide dive through the ropes, taking him out on the floor. Remember, Rollins cannot win the championship on the outside. Tosses Elias into the steel guardrail. Elias with a forearm to to the face, slides back in the ring. Rollins, slamming Elias' neck. Springboard drop kick to the back of the head. Rollins is going up top. Seth Rollins. Moonsault. Connects. 1, 2. Elias kicks out. Seth Rollins realizes he's going to have to put more pain to Elias to win this match. Seth now putting Elias up against the ropes. Picking up Elias. Crashing him into the ropes. Rollins now going up to the second rope. Could he be going for the blockbuster? Elias sidesteps. Elias with a stump to the back. And Elias stomping on the hand of Rollins. He continuing to stomp. Elias goes for the cover. 1, 2. Seth Rollins kicks out at 2. Look at Elias. He removing the turnbuckle pad. And there's that cheating tactics that we're talking about. That Elias was pulling at Halloween Havoc. And Rollins chest first into the corner. And now Elias hit that exposed turnbuckle pad. Seth putting Elias up to the top rope. Elias blocks. A low blow. The referee didn't see it. Elias with a low blow. Don't tell me this is it. 1. Seth Rollins kicks out. Elias tried to pull a fast one. Elias with a clothesline. Almost taking Rollins' head off. And a knee to the back of the head. And this is what we're talking about. This new attitude from Elias. Win at all costs. And a shot. And another shot. And another shot. In the corner. And now he tosses Rollins across the ring. And this is that mindset that the Bullet Club possesses. We saw just a few moments ago the women's champion, the boss, Sasha Banks. Wait a minute, Rollins. Curve stomp. Seth Rollins didn't go for the cover. That could come back and punish Rollins. Come back and, bite Rollins. Wait a minute. Gorilla military press slam. That can come back and hunt Rollins. He could have won the match with that curve stomp, but it looks like he wants to give Elias a little bit more punishment. Elias dragging Rollins into the middle of the ring. Looks like Elias going for the elbow. Rollins moves out of the way. Rollins tosses Elias into the corner. Elias with an elbow. And the discus close on. Both men miss. Elias went for a kick, but Rollins kicked him first. Elias goes after the leg of Rollins. Went for an uppercut. Rollins blocked with a right hand. Now Elias blocks with a chop. Elias with a scoop slam. Rollins with a kick to the head. Rollins tosses Elias on the apron. Another suplex back inside the ring. Rollins tosses Elias into the corner. Like we said, we saw Sasha Banks, female member of the Bullet Club, and she's the women's champion. Super kick to Elias. We saw her attack Asuka after the match. And wait, Rollins with a kick to the midsection. Wait a minute, another curse. Wait a second, that's Edge. He's attacking Elias and Seth Rollins. The referee is ringing for the bell. We're going to have to end this match and wait. Edge, come on. Edge tossing Rollins outside the ring. And now Rollins is down and Edge is following him. What is Edge doing? Spear to the outside. He's back in the ring. He has Elias. Oh no. Oh, impaling DDT. Oh no, come on. Elias, don't get back up. Edge is setting up for the spear and all. What a spear. What is going on? The United States title match has just ended in DQ, all because of the Rated R Superstar Edge. We know why he came after Elias, but why did he attack Rollins? Both men are down. What's going to happen next week on Nitro?